Good morning, everyone. I, Tausif, welcome you once again on this wonderful platform Example. And as we all know that 8 a.m. is the time when we solve previous year questions for SSC, CGL, CHSL and CPO. So this class is very important because practice makes a man perfect. If we want to crack an exam as important as CGL, we must practice as much as we can, because questions do not repeat, but concepts do repeat. And in order to be well versed with the concepts of grammar, we must practice questions every day. So 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. every day, we practice previous year questions for SSC, CGL, CHSL and CPO. So the very first thing I want you to do is to share the session so that more students may join us. Then we'll start. Yes. Darshat Saxena, good morning. Good morning, dear. Good morning. So without wasting time, let's start. First question. The United Nations inquired for a ceasefire. The United Nations inquired for a ceasefire. What is the error in this sentence? Then United Nations inquired for a ceasefire. Good morning, mathematics study. See, in this sentence, use of this word inquired is wrong. Okay, use of this word inquired is wrong. Why? Because first, inquired is followed by of, not for. Okay, inquired is followed by of, not for. Right? Now, you must be thinking, if inquired is followed by of, why can't we change this preposition? We can change for and replace it by of. But we are not replacing for, we are replacing the word inquired. Because in this sentence, the meaning of inquired does not suit. Inquired means to ask. Inquired means to ask. Inquired means to ask. So the United Nations ask for a ceasefire. So United Nations does not ask for ceasefire, it appeals for ceasefire. Okay, if for example there is a war between Russia and Ukraine, so United Nations will not ask for the ceasefire, it will appeal for the ceasefire. So here inquired is the wrong usage, and in place of inquired we need appeal. So inquired will be replaced by appeal. Okay, inquired will be replaced by appeal. Okay, now the next one. Ghana, Nigeria and Gambia each have parts to play in the development of Africa. Ghana, Nigeria and Gambia each have parts to play in the development of Africa. Each have parts to play. This is a very important question. This is a very important question, and this is very important for CGL examination. Ghana, Nigeria and Gambia. Ghana, Nigeria and Gambia each have parts to play. See, part to play. Part to play. This is an idiom. Okay, part to play. Part to play. This is an idiom. Okay, part to play means to be able to help someone or have a role or responsibility. Okay, so part to play is an idiom which means to be able to help someone or to have a role or responsibility, right? Now, as I said yesterday that idioms are very rigid. Idioms cannot be changed. You cannot make any change in idiom. Like if there is no article, you cannot add an article into an idiom. If some noun is singular, you cannot make it plural. So idioms are used as it is. You cannot make any change, right? So the idiom is part to play. It cannot be plural. But as you can see here, each have parts to play. So parts to play is wrong. It should be part to play. So this parts will be replaced by singular word part. Okay, part will be used. Ghana, Nigeria and Gambia each have part to play in the development of Africa. This would be the right answer. Okay, and yes, A will also be added here. Okay, A part. So parts will be replaced by a part to play. Okay, now the next one. In these days of inflation, a 10 rupees note will not buy you even an ordinary meal. In these days of inflation, a 10 rupees note will not buy you even an ordinary meal. See, when two nouns are used together, the first noun works as an adjective. Okay, when two nouns are used together, first noun works as an adjective. So it can't be plural. When two nouns are used together, first noun works as an adjective. So it cannot be plural. For example, if I write cinema hall, these are two nouns. So here the first noun cinema works as an adjective and it cannot be plural because nouns are plural, adjectives are not plural. So when two nouns are used together, the first noun is actually an adjective, that's why it cannot be plural. So here rupees is a noun and note is also noun. Noun and noun. First noun is an adjective, it can't be plural. So in place of rupees, we need rupee. Clear? Okay. Next one. Most of my friends heard the earthquake, but I was totally unaware of it. Most of my friends heard the earthquake, but I was totally unaware of it. Most of my friends heard the earthquake, but I was totally unaware of it. What is the error in this sentence? Most of my friends heard the earthquake, but I was totally unaware of it. See, here we have the word earthquake. Okay, and the verb of earthquake is heard. Now tell me one thing, do we hear earthquake? Is earthquake something that can be heard? No, earthquake is not heard, earthquake is felt. Okay, we do not hear earthquake, we feel earthquake. Okay, so here the use of heard is wrong. In place of heard, we will use felt. Because when there is earthquake, we do not hear it. Earthquake does not make any sound. Earthquake is felt. We feel earthquake. Okay, so here the verb heard is the wrong usage. In place of heard, we need feel, and in second form felt. Okay, most of my friends felt the earthquake, but I was totally unaware of it. Okay, now you should try to understand that what type of questions are actually asked in examination. There is no structural error in this sentence. Structure is absolutely correct. Okay, the error lies in the wrong usage of a verb. Okay, next word. He walks as if the earth belonged to him. He walks as if the earth belonged to him. He walks as if the earth belonged to him. What is the error in this sentence? He walks as if the earth belonged to him. See, as if, as though, oh that, would that, I wish. These are some expressions which are used to tell an imaginary state or action. Okay, these expressions are used to refer to an imaginary state or action, and imaginary state always has past indefinite, that is second form of verb. Okay, whenever we talk about an imaginary state or action, we use past indefinite tense, because past indefinite tense is the most appropriate one to talk about an imaginary state or action. So here we have as if. Now as if should be followed by past indefinite. So here we have the subject and here we have second form. What did we require? We require a second form, and second form is there. So this sentence has no error. This sentence has no error. Okay, let me give you some more examples. If I write, I wish I have a car but I do not have money to buy one. For example, this is sentence. Now, this sentence starts with I wish, and I wish means imagination, and where there is imagination, past indefinite tense must be used. Okay, so here have will be changed, and in place of have, had will be used. Okay, so I wish I had a car, but I do not have money. Now, we do not need to change this sentence. This one is absolutely correct. Okay, many students may think that if the first part of the sentence is in past, the second part should also be past. But second part is absolutely correct. We only need to change the clause where I wish, as though, as if, oh that, would that are used. Okay, so here I wish I had a car would be the right usage. Clear? Okay, now next one. Many a men have come to India from Bangladesh to live here permanently. Many a man have come to India from Bangladesh to live here permanently. What is the error in this sentence? Many a men have come to India from Bangladesh to live here permanently. See, many is followed by a plural noun and a plural verb. But many a is followed by singular noun and a singular verb, because many a is equivalent to each. Many a is equivalent to each. Now you all must know the rule of each. Each is followed by a singular noun and a singular verb. Each boy, not boys. Each boy is, not are. So as each is followed by a singular noun and singular verb, the same way many a is also followed by a singular noun and a singular verb. So here many a is followed by a singular noun, which is absolutely correct, but here the verb is plural, which is wrong. So have will be replaced by has. Many a man has come to India from Bangladesh to live here permanently. This is the right answer. Okay, now the next one. Question number 7. Our football team comprises of 11 skilled players. Our football team comprises of 11 skilled players. What is the error? Our football team comprises of 11 skilled players. See, comprise means consist of. Okay, comprise means consist of. It means of is already included in the word comprise, so we cannot use of with comprise. It is wrong. Comprise is not followed by any preposition. Comprise is not followed by any preposition, because the meaning of comprise is to consist of. So the meaning of is already included in the word comprise. That's why of is superfluous in this sentence. Our football team comprises 11 skilled players. Okay? Mathematics study. Yes. RC and parajambal. We'll solve it. Okay? Don't worry. Now the next question. Knowledge and wisdom makes an individual truly complete and self-assured. Mathematics study, don't worry, we will definitely solve parajambal and RC. I'll tell you tricks to solve parajambals and RC. Okay? Knowledge and wisdom makes an individual truly complete and self-assured. What is the error in this sentence? Knowledge and wisdom makes an individual truly complete. What is the error in this sentence? See, this is a very simple sentence. Here the subject is plural. Knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge and wisdom. There are two nouns. Means subject is plural. And if subject is plural, verb should also be plural. So first form will be used, fifth form will not be used. Because a fifth form is considered singular. Okay. Fifth form is the verb with s or es in the first form. For example, go is the first form and goes is the fifth form, and fifth form is always singular. And since the subject here is plural, its verb should also be plural. So in place of makes, first form, that is make, will be used. Okay? In place of makes, make will be used. Right? Now the next one. One of the boys who always give the correct answer is Samuel. This is a very important question. One of the boys who always give the correct answer is Samuel. What is the error in this sentence? One of the boys who always give the correct answer is Samuel. There is a rule that one of the is followed by plural noun and singular verb. Okay? One of the is followed by plural noun and singular verb. For example, one of the boys is oblique are. So here is correct, are is wrong. So one of the is followed by plural noun and singular verb. Okay? But there is one more rule, that verb after a relative pronoun, verb after a relative pronoun must agree with the subject before it. Okay, so here we have one of the, which is followed by a plural noun. Okay, now most of the students think that gives will be used in place of give, but here we have a relative pronoun. Here we have a relative pronoun, and the rule is that verb after a relative pronoun must agree with the subject before it. Okay, so verb after relative pronoun is give. This verb should agree with the noun before relative pronoun, and before relative pronoun the noun is plural, which is boys, and boys will be followed by a plural verb. So here use of give is absolutely correct. Use of give is absolutely correct, because this verb does not agree with one. This verb agrees with boys because of relative pronoun. Okay, and this verb agrees with one, and if this verb agrees with one, it should be singular, and it is singular. So basically this sentence has no error. Okay, so this sentence has no error. Now tell me, is the rule clear, or should I explain it to you again? Is this rule clear, or should I give you one more example? Is this rule clear, or should I give you one more example? I guess it is clear. So let's move towards the next question. It is high time we renovate our old house. It is high time we renovate our old house. So this is a very simple question. I'll not waste time. It is time. It is about time. And it is high time. These phrases are always followed by past indefinite tense. Okay? These phrases are always followed by past indefinite tense. So here we have it is high time, which should be followed by past indefinite. So here in place of renovate, which is first form, we need renovated, which is second form. Okay, so whatever is written after it is time, it is high time, or it is about time, it should be replaced by second form of verb if the sentence starts with it is time, it is about time, or it is high time. Okay, now the next one. Headmaster has instructed the teachers to follow the rules of the school. This sentence is important. Headmaster has instructed the teachers to follow the rules of the school. Yes, what is the error in this sentence? Headmaster has instructed the teachers to follow the rules of the school. What is the error in this sentence? Anyone? Who would like to answer? See, definite article the should be used with specific nouns. Okay, and what are specific nouns? Any noun which has its own and only identity is specific. For example, in a school there is only one headmaster. Okay, in a school there is only one headmaster. There cannot be two headmasters in a school. Okay, so headmaster is specific, it is definite. For example, there is only one Taj Mahal in the world. For example, there is only one Qutub Minar in the world. There is only one sun in the entire universe. So anything which is just one has to be used with definite article. So as there is only one Taj Mahal in the world, there is only one headmaster in the school. That's why definite article the should be used with the headmaster. So here headmaster will be replaced by the headmaster. Okay, the will be used with headmaster. Okay, clear? Now the next question. The first inning of the match was very sensational. What is the error in this sentence? See, in this sentence, the word inning is wrong because the word inning is always plural in form. Okay, inning is not a correct word. Innings will be used whether it is singular or plural. Innings has just one form. Okay. Now the next question. These are fill in the blanks. Fill blanks. Nadika was musing blank memories of the past. Nadika was musing blank memories of the past. Now, such questions are very important because these questions can be asked in different sections of your question paper, like spotting error, like fill in the blank, in closed test, in sentence improvement. So such questions are very important. Mathematics study, as I said, innings is both singular and plural. Okay, we do not write an inning, it is an innings. So innings is both singular and plural. If it is used in a plural sense, it will be followed by plural verb. But if it is used in a singular sense, it will be followed by singular verb. So singular and plural verb can be used after the word innings because it is both singular and plural. Now, Nadika was musing blank memories of the past. Yes. See, muse over is a phrasal verb muse over is a phrasal verb which means to think of something carefully. Okay, muse over is a phrasal verb which means to think of something carefully. So muse is always followed by over because it is a phrasal verb. So here over would be the right answer. Muse over would be the right answer. Okay. Yes, Gobinath, you are absolutely right. Okay. Now the next question. The lame boy tried to climb up the staircase without blank help. Without blank help. What should be the answer? Without little help, without any help, without some help, without many help. What is the error in this sentence? 2. Mathematics study. You will have to learn phrasal verbs as many as possible. Okay. The only way to solve questions based on phrasal verb is to learn them as many as possible. Okay. Yes. Gobinath and mathematics study and Dashat. Everyone is absolutely correct. Here, any will be used. Okay. Because little is a negative word. It means no. Many is used with countable nouns. And some is used in positive sentences. Okay. Some cannot be used in negative sentences. In negative sentences, we use any in place of some. For example, I have some oranges. This sentence is positive, that's why we have used the word some. But if we change this sentence into negative, some will be replaced by any. Okay, for example, I do not have some oranges. Now, in negative sentence, use of some is wrong. Any will be used in place of some. So this sentence is negative because without is a negative word. Without is a negative word. That's why we cannot use some. And many is used with countable noun, but help is uncountable. So many cannot be used. And little means no. So there cannot be two negative verbs. Without is already a negative verb. It should not be followed by a negative word. So the only option correct here is any. Okay. Now next question. Each school has its own set of rules. Blank. All good pupils should follow them. Each school has its own set of rules. Blank. All good pupils should follow them. This is a very easy question. Simple question based on conjunction. You have to fill the blank with an appropriate conjunction. See, but is used to show contradiction. Okay, but is used to show contradiction. Or is used to show alternate. So is used to result, and add is similar ideas. Okay, so the most appropriate conjunction here is so. Each school has its own set of rules, so all good pupils should follow them. Okay. Next question. On my return from a long holiday, I had to blank with a lot of work. So All these are phrasal verbs. Let me tell you one thing, that most of the fill in the blanks and blanks in a closed test are based on phrasal verbs. So if you haven't learned phrasal verbs, you will not be able to solve such questions. Okay, because this question can only be solved if you know the meaning of all four phrasal verbs mentioned here. Okay, so if you want accuracy in fill blanks and improvement and errors, you must learn phrasal verbs as many as possible. See, catch up. Catch up. Catch up means to equal, to come to the equal point. For example, you have learned 10 pages and I have learned just 5 pages. So I need to come to your point, equal to you. So I'll say I have to catch up with you. I have to catch up with you means I have to come with you. I have to equal you. Okay, so here catch up would be the right answer. Okay, make up means to transform. Make up means to transform. Take up means to accept. And catch on means to continue. So here catch up with, and catch up is always followed by with. Okay, so catch up with is the right answer. Okay. Now the next one. Only one of the boys blank not done the homework. So this is a very easy question. Can is always followed by first form, but here we have third form, so eliminate can. Could is also followed by first form, so could is also the wrong answer. Now we have and has. So one of the is followed by plural noun but singular verb. So have is also incorrect. Has is the right answer. Has is the right answer. Okay, very easy one. Next question. Hopes of a settlement depends on the blank of the discussion. Hopes of a settlement depends on the blank of the discussion. What should be the right word? Findings, outcome, breakthrough, or resolution? Hopes of a settlement depends on the outcome. Outcome means result. Okay, so hopes of a settlement depends on the outcome or the result of a discussion. Okay, so here outcome is the right answer. Okay, next one. We must avail ourselves blank every opportunity that comes blank our way. See, avail is always followed by of. Avail is always followed by of. So there is only option which has of. In option 2 there is no of. In option 3 there is no of. In option 4 there is no of. So eliminate all these three options, because the word avail is always followed by of. So option number 1 is the right answer. Okay, clear? Now the next one. It is time I have just explained this question, that it is time, it is about time, and it is high time these phrases are always followed by second form of verb, that is past indefinite tense. So it is time, subject is followed by second form of verb. So acted is second form, which is the right answer. So it is time we acted with determination. It is time we acted with determination will be the right answer. Okay. Now the next one. When the thief entered the house, the inmates blank in the hall. Were slept, were sleeping, slept, or had been sleeping. Yes. What should be the answer? Here, were sleeping is the right answer. Okay. When the thief entered the house, the inmates were sleeping in the hall. But if this sentence had always, the answer would have been changed. Okay. If I write the sentence this way, the inmates blank already. If already is there, the answer would have been had slept. Okay, because with the word already, perfect tense is used, but already is not there in this sentence. That's why we do not need to use perfect tense. Past continuous will be the correct option. Okay, so here word sleeping is the right answer. Question number 22. 700 men worked for 10 years to blank the Borobudur temple in Java to its former glory. See, here we have to. Okay, preposition to. Now with the help of inmates means people who live together. Okay, for example, in a house 10 people live, so they are inmates. So those who live together are called inmates. Okay, so to, here we have to. So with the help of this preposition, we can figure out which word should be used. Give will not be used, create will not be used, revive will not be used, restore is the right answer. Okay, 700 men worked for 10 years to restore the Borobudur temple in Java to its former glory. Okay, clear? Wonderful. Last question. The thief explained how he blank from the jail. Escapes, had escaped, escaped, or has escaped. Which is the right answer? Here, had escaped is right answer. Okay, had escaped is the right answer, because if there are two actions of past, the one that precedes the second action should be in past perfect. If there are two actions of past, the action which precedes should be in past perfect. So first the thief escaped, then he explained. Okay, So escaping precedes explaining. That's why it should be in past perfect tense. Okay, so had escaped is the right answer. Clear? Is this class being really fruitful for you? Should I continue this class or not? Gobinath, tell me, do you find this class helpful? Okay. If you find this class helpful, do share it, do hit the like button, and be regular. The most important thing is to be regular. Okay? If you are regular, even if a single student is regular, even if a single student is regular, I'll continue this class. Okay? Regularity is a must. I don't care about numbers. I don't care whether one student is there in my class or 1,000 students are there in my class. I just care about the regular ones. Okay, so if you want me to continue this class, you must be regular. Okay, so this much for today. See you tomorrow. Till then, goodbye.